Well everybody, I've switched out the rifle for the rod this week down the east coast for a family Easter, and come to chase a few more of these brim that I was chasing around Christmas time. Come out for a little fish late last night real quick and found quite a few fish feeding in the low light right in the shallows, nearly tailing. Brim swimming around their backs out of the water and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. But as I just spook all the swans, and we've got an overcast rainy day today, so I'm hoping we can find a few of these brim in this low light up on the flats. Right, I just chucked on a Eco Gear 62F. I'm going to give this a rip along this spot I caught all the fish last year and see how we go. Just need to, a little bit shallow here, just need to get out a little bit further. The drop off, sort of a drop off here somewhere, but give her a whirl. It's very shallow over there where them fish are. Oh, there's a brim there like tailing. I've seen his tail come out of the water. No way. I'll try to get one on him. There we go. Right next to him. Not even interested, he went the other way. Let's put that top water back on, I think. Yep, got him! Yes! Landed it on him and he come over and smoked it. Yes! Shallow water. How sick was that? I've seen that fish move, I've seen his dorsal come out of the water. And I just landed on his head, one twitch, pause, and he come over and smoked it. How good! Oh shoot, good fish too. Oh my god. Tailing brim on a hard body. Yes, I was just about to switch back to that top water because I reckon that'd be good for there. Really shallow, but I just had to put it right on his head. Oh, I can feel that leader grinding. Got to be a good brim, doesn't it? Has to be. Oh, there's a heap of weed on it too, that's why he feels so heavy. Come on. With a tail on it. Where's the actual fish? Because that's where that's just weed. Oh, there he is. Yeah, good fish. Good brim. Tail and brim, how good. Oh, that weed on that leader knot. Just take it real slow. How cool is that? So I don't know how big this fish is, but it is big. And I feel like my brag mat isn't in my bag. That's alright, I'll figure something out. Wow, that's a horse, man. That is a horse. Whew! Look at that thing. How good. Just gonna get a rough measurement with my rod. Little fork there. To what do we got? That's roughly the fork. to the start of that first sticker there. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much spot on. Holy heck. That's 2 fingers extremely stretched. Yeah, that's a big brim. Look at the parasites on him. Wow. Have a go at that. Big brimbo. How cool is that? That's, yeah, for a brim. I don't do a lot of brim fishing, but yeah, seems like a pretty big one. How cool is that? Absolutely epic. We'll get him back, eh? Bring him out here a bit. That's a horse of a brim. Big fights. Could take him a while, but we'll just let him chill here in the shallows and off he goes. How cool is that? Wow. I'm definitely coming back first thing in the morning. Yes. Right, I'm going to go straight back out there. The fish have stopped moving since I caught him, but I reckon they'll start again. I'm going to keep persisting with that diver because it worked. But I reckon a top water will go prime with that. Yeah, oh, so good. So yeah, that fish last night came a little hard body. But with how shallow it is, I've actually changed to a little bent minnow, just to run right at near the surface and hopefully pick up a few of these fish. It's raining quite heavy at the minute, but it's not meant to last very long. And then hopefully, once it stops, we can hopefully see a few of these fish, because last night in the low light I couldn't pick where the deep channel was and they were feeding right on the edge of it. I can see it a bit here today, so we'll just walk out here a little ways near where I was last night and we'll get to fishing and see how we go. Just going to work this real slow, just cut the twitches, let it float back to the surface. A few twitches to get it under, float it back. Oh, look at the bait fish jumping here. There's a predatory fish behind them somewhere. Just so much life in this little lagoon. Just using the Daiwa Tatula 1.5 to 3 kilo rod and Daiwa TD Black 2500. 8 pound braid, 8 pound leader at the minute. There's quite a lot of weed in that in here, so don't want to run too light. Yep, there we go. That's a salmon. Oh, he got off. That was just a salmon anyway. That's alright. First interaction we've had though. And the surface is looking very, very quiet. Thought for sure in this low light they'd be working the flats, but the main flat they were working is right where them swans are, so probably changed them a bit, but there might be a fish out there actually. I'll persist with the bent minnow for a bit longer. If we don't get any action soon, I'll go to a small hard body. And then if we start seeing some more surface action, we might go to back to the bent minnow a bit later. See just here in front of me, hopefully you can see it. I'll pick one up in a minute, but there's these little mussel shells all broken up. I reckon when they're up on the flats, that's what they're feeding on. Pick this one up here. Yeah, see that? reckon that's what they're feeding on up in these shallows. Not very easy to imitate. You can get a mussel lure now, but it wouldn't be real good in this weed and stuff. Next time I'm here, I might have to bring the fly rod and just a little black fly that shaped a bit like a mussel. A Mrs. Simpson might even work, something like that. Here we go, here's another hole. Just here, look, when a few mussels eaten. Got a fish working well here. Back's popping out of the water as he's cruising along. Just got to get close enough to get a cast there. Where are you? There he is. There's two fish there. Must be really honed in on something on the bottom, because they're not even looking at that. The fish that took it last night, he came straight over and smoked it, but I did land it right on his head. Maybe I just gotta try and get it as close as possible. Just here, look. Spooked. Landed too close by the look of that. He's spooked, but there's more just there, look. Oh, I was just about to change lures, so I turned the camera off and he came in and smoked it off the surface. Oh, as soon as you turn the camera off, I landed on his head and I thought he spooked, but he come back. Oh, good fish. Beautiful. Yes, finally. It's been a slog. Finally got one to commit to that bent minnow. Slowly walking back. It's not as big as the one last night at all, but I'll take it. Righto, let's have a look here. There's right up. We got 35 forker. Not a bad fish. On that bent minnow, ripper. There we are. Lovely little brimbo. We'll get him back. Sorry bud, that was a little bit shallow, wasn't it? Off he goes. Oh, about time we got one to commit to that bent minnow. A few more working out here. Head straight back out, see if we can't get another one. There's one. He's properly tailing right there, look. Oh, right on his scone. Oh, we might be turning back. I'm right on the edge of this drop off. I can't actually get any closer to them, and they're all right on the edge of my casting distance. Come at him from the other side, I'd get closer, but it's a freaking long trek round there. There he is. No, that's too close again. Oh, finally, man. That fish has been working that spot there for an hour. And I've been peppering him with hard bodies and plastics. And I finally got one just close enough that it annoyed him enough, I think, and he came over and smoked it. I really think you just got to land it on their head and hope to annoy them enough just to get that reaction bite. Because they're not feeding on bait fish by the look of it. They definitely got their heads buried down, like his back was out of the water there. Tailing like a trout. But I'm on limited GoPro battery, so I just had to turn it off and then turn it back on. Come on, buddy. He's not a massive fish, we won't bother measuring him. He's not bigger than that last one, so. Come here, bud. Just try and get it off and get him back straight away. Still a lovely little brim though, but there's a lot bigger in here, I know that. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, well, I'm actually quite annoyed at the minute. I put my drone up there for a little while and got some really cool footage of them brim feeding in the shallows there, swimming along and digging their head into the sand and having a feed. And I've lost every single bit of footage of my drone. I don't know what's going on, but all the files have corrupted and I've got nothing. So that sucks, but yeah, it was good to have a little session, couple of sessions there on the brim. It was a lot of fun. And I'll definitely be heading back very shortly, hopefully, to catch a few more, and I might even try to catch one on the fly. I think that'd be a good challenge and a lot of fun. So yeah, if you like, make sure you hit the like button, and if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.